Hello, I want to come to you today and talk about the power of imagination and living as if it's already occurred. You see, our imagination is the most powerful gift we've ever been given. It has the power to change our lives in such unbelievable and unimaginable ways. Imagination is truly the key to creating the future we desire and in manifesting the realities we choose. Living in the end or living as if it's already happened, it's the key to manifesting. It's the key to creating reality. I hear all the time people asking, how do I create my reality? How do I manifest? That I'm in so many Facebook groups. How do I manifest? What's the secret to it? The secret is imagination. The secret is living in the end, living as if it's already happened. The problem begins, or the problem lies, I guess, where we're all taught a certain way of writing goals, of creating vision boards, repeating affirmations to ourselves, using these techniques in hopes that it's going to change who we are and somehow change our reality. And the problem is that they don't tell you the secret. The secret isn't just in the writing of the goals and the saying the affirmations, incantations, whatever you want to call it. It's not about creating the vision board. It's about truly diving in and imagining, using our power of imagination to then create what it is we desire when we can touch it, taste it, see it, smell it, hear it, as if it's already there, as if we already have it. That's what it means to live in the end. And using our imagination allows us to create anything we desire. Sadly, we've all been lied to. We've been told that just write your goals, do your affirmations, make your vision boards, and this will happen. And it's just not the case. Where most of us fail is we don't truly understand how to harness this power of our imagination. Combine that with the fact that most people are unfortunately living their lives in their past, or they're living their lives in the future for what they hope will become their reality. Meanwhile, nobody's living in the present. Nobody's living, or very few people are living right here, right now, because this is all that exists. The idea of our past is simply that, just an idea. It's a collection of memories that have become our identity. And far too many people live in that identity. Far too many people believe in the past that they're telling themselves. It cloudies, it fogs the water. It makes it hard for people to then begin to imagine a future where that past doesn't exist. And likewise, the exact opposite. So many people actually live their lives in the future and thinking about tomorrow more than just living in the right here and the right now. So, science is actually proving that we can rewire our brains, that through our neural pathways, we're able to actually go in and rewire how our brains work, how our minds work, which in turn shapes our entire reality. Um, Anything we want, we literally can create it. The possibility is infinite. However, we hold ourselves back to our limiting beliefs, our doubts that we can actually achieve it. And that's where living in the moment, but imagining it in the future, comes to play. You know, uh, as far as what's holding us back, we get stuck in those neural pathways. We get stuck creating those habits, good habits, bad habits. We all create habits, and those neural pathways form like a muscle memory. And what then happens is we get complacent and we just live in those memories. We allow the muscles to do the work instead of the power that we've been given, the gifts we've been given of imagination. You know, the habits we have, we can rewrite any habit we want to, but it has to take action. For instance, you know, if you want to have an exceptional body, and you're overweight. You have to first imagine and understand and clearly see what it is you want to become, what it is you want to create. And where most people fail is they're told, go on a diet, eat this way, work out, and there's no motivation at the end of the day. And most people fall off the wagon. Most people fail. What it actually takes is for them to first truly imagine and envision and see themselves becoming this, and then start to live as if they've already become that. Living as if means you start to create new habits. You start to eat better. You start to work out. You start to watch your calories. You start doing all of the things as if you already have that body, but you have to start taking action in order to start that process. The same thing is you want to manifest a new job or more income, or you want to manifest becoming an entrepreneur, starting your own business. It's all great, but it takes two things. It takes that imagination to see it, to create it, touch it, smell it, taste it, feel it, hear it. But it also, once you create it, you have to start taking the action, those steps to create those new habits. You need to acquire the skills and create those habits. It's all muscle memory. The biggest thing we can do in life is to always be creating new habits. That's the key life skill. The key habit and life skill is to create new habits, better habits. But it starts by first imagining it in our minds and then acting on it. As Neville Goddard says, to live in the end. I've got a couple verses from the Bible, Genesis 11:16. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined. Meaning, we're being told. We've been told for far so long. Nothing will be restrained from us. Nothing is out of our reach if we just imagine it and use that power within us. Another one, Matthew 6:10. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Same principle. We're living in heaven on earth. We just can't get past our own minds, our own stories. We can't get past the trauma we've had in life. We can't get past the struggles, the excuses, more or less. We're living a heaven on earth if we truly start believing that we are living that way and that we can have what we desire. We must first, we first have to put our faith into the process. We have to put our faith into knowing the outcome is there as if it's already happened. And we all have to give ourselves up knowing, that this is all part of the master plan. This is all part of the Creator's plan. We chose this to come back and to be given these opportunities. The universe is infinite. We have so many, just infinite ways our life can go and the things we can create. It's unimaginable, but it starts with the imagination. God gave us this amazing, incredible power of imagination, and it's up to us to create it. The opportunities are endless, and it's stated in John 14:2. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go prepare a place for you. So, in closing, the power to create our reality, the power to manifest that which we desire, all starts and begins with our imagination and living as if it's already happened. If you like what I talked about here, I'd love a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe to future episodes. I'll be going through step by step on how we create our reality, and thanks for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Thanks.